It's a Jim and Pan situation that just is like, you just hurry up and do it already. You know, that's fans of The Office were thinking with Jim and Pam. They're like, this is like 4 seasons in, just bang. All right, 35 seconds before we get on the air, and we're gonna do this real quick. Got a text from Schmonty.
Whoa.
I'm off this week. And around if you need an extra body, hell yeah. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get Schmonty on our podcast broadcast.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be fun. I'll get him in tomorrow. Today we got Yoshiko and Shea, so we're pretty much.
Wait, is Schmonty in town or is he?
No, it seems like he's gonna be home. But he still has the at-home setup, the broadcasting setup. When he was working here, he just never gave it back, and they forgot about it. And so I'm like, yes, keep it. You should keep it. Because they fired you.
It's a pro move.
Yeah, it is. All right, Rockwell 2.1 Camp, man. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. And now I was live on the podcast broadcast, so you could see this video that Yas Money sent me, and she's a big fan of. And the title reads as follows: trying to explain the latest conspiracy rabbit hole to my husband. What's the conspiracy, Yas?
It's about a dolphin and a man, and how the dolphin abducted the man.
The dolphin abducted the man. All right, let's hear this.
Play it.
All right.
For entertainment, educational purposes only. A man was found in Cape Coral, like mapping out blueprints in the sand. He was kind of disoriented. He was sunburned, and police kind of like went up to him and were like, "Are you okay, man?" And he's like sketching out these like pretty detailed blueprints. So they take him for questioning. They take him like a full analysis. He's taken to the hospital, all the things. So this man says he was swimming recreationally by Cape Coral. Okay. He gets surrounded by dolphins. The dolphins take him underwater, and they demand that he helps them design like this full out like town square condos made out of coral, like this full out plan. This guy's background is a graduate of MIT, engineering background.
Okay. Yep.
Is like things designed for deep sea. Okay, so he says this pod kidnaps him, takes him to this like underwater area, and the police are like, well, how were you able to breathe? And he's like, I don't know. Gerald is the head dolphin, and he has some like scarring on one of his, like maybe his dorsal fin. He has some scarring, and he's like, I don't know. Like, you don't ask questions of Gerald, but Gerald took care of it. There was some type of like air pressure, system. Mm-hmm. So they ran scans on him. They took fluid from his lungs that were like, first of all, it matches like 30 to 50 feet offshore. Yes, while he's swimming, and he was like forced into this labor.
Okay.
He resubmerged. He was taken Friday evening, and he resubmerged Sunday, drawing these blueprints. And like, what made the police be like, whoa, they did a full evaluation at the hospital, by the way, like no alcohol, no drugs, like fully aware. But then also, why is it illegal to communicate with dolphins? Gerald somehow communicated to this guy, and if you do a good enough job, we'll be back for another round, like round 2 of like another portion of this off of Cape Coral. I think he had to draw the plans.
Okay, so
I think he had to say like, okay, if I'm hearing you right, this is what you're wanting.
He's the planner.
And then they like get to work. I have like, who is Gerald?
Is this about the right time for the man to ask for a divorce, or should he just continue to listen to her speak on this? It sounds wild, right?
Right.
Illegal to communicate with mammals. We'll have to double check that. But I'm sure in ways of like, trying to capture them, play with them, things like that, right? Not for the sake of having an in-depth conversation to help out in their evolution to where they end up taking over.
There is that conspiracy or that study that happened back in like the 60s or the 70s or the 80s or something, where they had humans and dolphins like do an experiment, and then like the dolphin and one of the humans fell in love.
Ultra they used to do or something?
They fell in love.
Yeah, and the dolphin wanted to bang the human nonstop.
And so then they had to cancel the experiment because it was getting too aggressive.
Yes.
And then the dolphin ended up like unaliving itself.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because it was so upset that
he wanted
he was in love.
Yeah, he wanted to bang the woman. And the woman, it said in the documentary that she kind of loved the dolphin too.
Better love story than Twilight.
Yeah, I know.
So like there's something. There's
Yeah,
something
but
in the water.
a dolphin wanting to mate with a human is not a far stretch, as opposed to dolphins being able to abduct somebody, allow them to breathe underwater, and have them design a coral city underwater, right?
Listen, it's a Florida story. That is
Yeah,
a
I mean, it's
Florida
great
man.
I'm really
Sorry.
hoping in like 2 days Beef comes back. Like, guys, I went down the
He's
rabbit
all
hole.
sunburned.
I mean, I do like rabbit holes, not necessarily dolphin holes, but
Dolphin
yes,
holes.
yeah. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot, and even the husband went off screen for this little TikTok and was
No.
like, "I'll listen," but
So this is their segment. That's why it's like part 4, because their series is like, I'm going to tell you a crazy conspiracy story and you're going to tell me what you think of it.
right.
And that's just
God.
what it is,
I'm
you know?
intrigued.
Did the husband agree with it, or
I think the
believe
husband was just like, what?
it? Yeah,
And also the comments are hilarious, but I mean, it just goes to show like that story was circulating for a while for like all weekend.
really.
Yeah.
The Aquaman story, the Aquaman conspiracy.
The man building the Times Square for the Dolphins.
Ah,
Times Square.
yeah.
All it takes is one leaked Epstein email to like validate this. We're like, oh my God, this is actually a thing.
That's why he had the hatch leading to the ocean.
Yes,
Mm.
maybe.
Mm.
We're onto something here.
I mean, what we do know of dolphins is they are social creatures. They do like to get high off puffer fishes. They do
Mhm.
run in packs. They are sexually aggressive to where it would
Right.
be criminal even by marine law. So that's what we know about dolphins. So, if there's a good chance a pack of dolphins kidnap this man, he's hallucinating the engineering part and blocking out the rape part.
right.
That's a good chance.
He got drugged. He
So
got
this whole time,
drugged
maybe
and kidnapped.
alien abductions have been dolphins this whole time.
Well, yeah, maybe
I
dolphins
did,
were
and then I
aliens.
went to a rabbit hole of that conspiracy, and it was like aliens or dolphins are just aliens that live
Right.
underwater, and they
Yeah.
just need something. I don't
yeah,
know.
they need something from us. It's like that and octopus too.
Oh my
Like
god!
Well,
hyper
octopus
Yes.
for sure.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
those are
now
aliens.
I'm on
Yeah,
board. You
yeah,
got me
see?
now.
See?
Yeah, yeah.
See?
Water.
Keeps you going.
All right.
Under the sea.
Well, I guess there's a little bit more of that video. We'll check it out here on the podcast broadcast. We are streaming live, and then Yas Money's going to take off. In 9 o'clock hour, we're going to be joined by Yoshiko and Shea for Dark Hours Tucson tonight. But we have more coming up after music from Return to Dust. And since we're on Florida stories, I might as well squeeze in a Florida man as well. Stick around. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right. Let's see just a little bit.
Now
Was there more?
intrigued?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, I want to look more into this.
I thought you guys weren't into it for a while. I was like,
no,
I'm
no,
losing
I'm all
you.
about this.
no.
I was listening.
I mean, I do like the story. I think it would make for a great movie. As far as the validity and the truth behind it,
I don't know.
he
And
said,
then
I don't know.
piggyback back with how experiment it was like in the
Rico freaks.
70s where they were like communicating with the dolphin where they had to cut
Yeah, but that dolphin and that woman were fucking, and they made a documentary about that. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, yeah, and it's not good. Not good. All right. Well, welcome to the podcast broadcast, everybody. We're going to hit the reset and start off the show with our show open this morning with Yaz and I talking about your Tucson Sugar Skulls and everything else, including Beef Games updates. So check this out.
You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Tuesday, March 24th. Good morning, Yas Money.
I'm so tired.
Oh, come on. Don't say that. People are
Good
trying to wake up this
morning.
morning. Your lack of energy is contagious.
I have allergies. I mean, tell me you haven't like turned on your fans at home and like it's not dusty and pollen and
My fans
No?
never go off, first off.
Oh,
So, yeah,
my
I
bad.
keep constant circulation. I have a fan in my room that I bought and I turned on and have not turned off yet. I mean, sometimes I'll accidentally trip over the cord and it'll unplug, but then I plug it right back in, and it's constant. I have a constant flow. You don't do that?
No, I was like the ceiling fan.
Ceiling fans too. Ceiling fan stays on. I need constant circulation.
You have AC?
I know. Yeah, but I mean, I haven't had the AC on until recently, but obviously everyone has the AC on now.
We have a swamp cooler.
Oh.
And so I think they turned it on last night, and my allergies had just been terrible.
Yeah, that's part of being in Arizona. We're desert bunnies. It's going to be fine.
Desert rat.
Yeah. So load up on all the drugs and stuff because we got a great show that we're gearing up for. We have lots of things to give away. So as you know by now, Beef Games has been officially postponed. Yesterday, we announced that, obviously with the advancement of our U of A Wildcats, which we're very excited about going into the Sweet 16, they unfortunately landed on the day that we were going to do Beef Games at St. Philip's Plaza, which is one of the best places in all of the city to watch U of A games. And there was no feasible way that both can coincide at the same time because I would get murdered straight up. And we're creating this event to make friends, not create enemies.
Right.
So initially, I immediately started texting and everything. Apparently, I got some people mad at me because I took matters in my own hands, which I do, because this was a time-sensitive thing. And I'm happy to announce that it was the simplest solution of moving it to the following Thursday.
Good.
So now April 2nd will be our Beef Games. And with that, we had to pivot and do a couple things. One of the games that we were going to do and some of the giveaways that we were going to have was going to be for Renaissance Fair tickets, because this weekend is the last weekend for Renaissance Fair. But obviously that affects next week's prizes. So we had to give away these Renaissance Fair tickets, and that's good news for you because today and every day this week, we're hooking you up with tickets for the Ren Fair. So your last opportunity to go to the Ren Fair is this weekend. If you want to win tickets, then just keep listening because I'll be giving you an opportunity to win a 4-pack so you can bring the whole family for that. On top of that, of course, we have tickets for Buckethead, tickets for, let's see, I should have that Avenged Sevenfold tickets. I don't see them, but I'll make sure that I get those because I want to give those out at 7:00, and maybe I'll just do the Ren Fair tickets at 7. But either way, we have tons of tickets to give away, tickets for you, your Tucson Roadrunners and more. So we have that up for grabs. And then I got on the horn and I'm like, okay, well, now I got to fill in the gaps. What am I going to do for different prizes? And luckily we have friends stepping up like Slobby Robbie, Super Thrift.
Nice.
Yeah, he's going to come out, do a game. And then I have other tickets and hookups that we are going to make the Beef Games even bigger and even better. So it's a blessing in disguise. And yeah, I'm stoked about that. So, and that's kind of like we roll with the punches around here. You got to do that in life sometimes, right?
I was at St. Philip's Plaza last night. Very, very, very nice venue. Perfect weather.
Yes,
I will say.
At night, for sure. And next Thursday should even be more of a break for us. So, yes. And it might end up being a perfect night. So, fingers crossed on that. Now, yesterday, since I was doing all meetings, I missed the media day for the Tucson Sugar Skulls. Tucson Sugar Skulls, of course, is like gearing up to do another home opener here soon. Their season's starting very soon, huh, Yas?
Sunday.
This Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah. This Sunday, 4:30 at the TCC, we are going against the championship winners, the Vegas Nighthawks.
Oh, wow.
So remember when we had the IFL championship game?
Yep.
We are playing the champs.
So the champs are coming back home to where they won the championship.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting game. And with that, I'm excited about another season, but shout out to all the crew over at the Tucson Arena because that's going to be a long night for them.
It is.
Yes, because they have to break down the hockey rink and then turn it into an indoor football field.
Yep.
All in a matter of hours.
Yep.
And that's I know that they look at that schedule and they're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But I feel
brutal.
like they're kind of used to it.
Yeah, no. Sometimes, they step up. They just had the monster truck show last weekend, so they had to gear up for that, clear everything out for that. So it's a lot of burn and turn.
Home
And the
show's
home
happening
show.
right now.
Oh my God,
So
yes.
it's like there's nothing going on for so long, and then everything's happening at once.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah. So we've got a busy schedule. We have I am going to meet up with the TCC today and kind of get together with what needs to be finalized and uploading files. And then tomorrow we're having a rehearsal just because we want to get it right for game day.
Yeah, well, that's huge.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. So get it right for game day because the home opener is this Sunday. So we're going to hook you up with tickets so you can hang out at the TCC all weekend if you choose to. Because we got hockey and indoor football. Both those sports hit equally hard. And so I'm excited about that. And then on top of all the things that we're giving away and we're getting to today, then we're also going to be giving you a keyword so you can win $2,026 so KFMA can pay your bills. And so that's coming up here around 6:30 this morning. So it's a big deal. All right, here's things that we're going to cover today. We're going to do Yas or Nah. Of course, F My Life, those kind of things. We'll do Ask a Conspiracist because it is Tuesday. Usually Mari handles it, but Yas going to deliver the news today.
Where's Mari?
Yes, and then on top of that, there's a couple things that are notable in the news. First and foremost, the OnlyFans creator passed away at the age of 43 years old. We'll talk about that, but more importantly, we'll talk about the evolution of OnlyFans, what it started as and what it has become. And people keep sending me this story of the quadruple amputee that was able to shoot and murder somebody. We'll go down the rabbit hole of that as well. So it's going to be a fun show. Stick around, but your morning moron is coming up after music from Disturbed, kicking things off with Five Finger Death Punch. Here's Bad Company on Rock 102.1 KFMA. You know the name of the show. Let's go. Rock 102.1 KFMA, it's Beefy presents. Welcome back. It's now 6:15 and time for your morning moron. Let's do it. Oh, you effed up when your crime turns into like a police training video, right?
Oh,
and
no.
Yeah, today's morning moron did just that. It's a woman who decided to steal a car, and she did it with an accomplice. And she didn't do it with a boyfriend, like Bonnie and Clyde style. She didn't do it with a girlfriend, like Thelma and Louise style.
Okay.
She did it with her kitten, like Hello Kitty style.
Okay.
Yes. So police in Washington State intercepted a stolen vehicle last week, and the 29-year-old man and 23-year-old woman ran inside or ran from the cop on foot. The chase didn't last long, and both were taken into custody. Now, the woman came with extra drama because she was found hiding under a pickup truck with her pet kitten. And she freaked out when the cops tried to handcuff her because she was worried about said kitten. In fact, actually, like I said, there is video of this that police are using as an example that I want to share with you right now. So let's check it out.
Crawl out. I'm trying to. No, you're not.
If you're going to commit crimes, it's probably not a good idea to take your animals with you. On March 15th, around 2:30 a.m., deputies contacted two suspects in a freshly stolen vehicle off of Golden Given Road.
Oh, freshly stolen vehicle. That sounds marvelous,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, you're like, oh, that's a vehicle that smells like lemon. All right.
Was that a pink truck?
Fresh pink truck.
The male driver was taken into custody after a short foot pursuit, and a female passenger had fled with a cat, and deputies were still looking for her until they spotted something under a truck.
Police! Crawl out. I'm trying to. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, and she's laying in a wet spot underneath the truck. This is fantastic, and that's the pink truck. That's a nice, if you have a kitten, if you're looking for a female suspect with a kitten, you're going to look at the pink truck first. It's like, come on, you're profiling yourself at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have went for something more masculine to hide under and be like, there's no way she would hide under that. But that pink truck, absolutely. She's like, I want to move into that.
I'm holding my kitten in my arm, dude. I don't cat, crawl out.
Hold me, kitten.
Whoa.
I was trying to get my kitten out with me.
Get on the ground. Let go of your cat. Let go of your cat.
Let him run away.
Get your arms out.
Please don't let him run away. Please don't
Let go.
hurt him.
Let go.
I love my kitten. Dude, can I please get my kitten? I'm gonna listen, dude. Please just
Let go
don't
of the leash.
Can you make sure?
This kitten, by the way, is not like 6 weeks old or nothing. This kitten looks like a year old. This kitten's a cat at this point. It's a big ass kitten.
Yeah, it's on a leash.
It's on a leash.
It's on a leash. Girl, you're going to jail. Like, you think you can take your cat?
Yeah, it's an emotional sport kitten.
Oh
That's she's going with that angle.
Run away. Please don't let me let go of him.
She's still wrong.
Please.
Let go of the leash. Well,
I'm
got
trying
it. Let
to.
go of it then.
I'm trying to. It's
There you
wrapped
go.
around my hand.
Let go.
It's wrapped around my hand, dude.
Girl.
Please. Can I please keep my kitten
It's
with
my
me?
favorite thing. Did I tell you that?
That's my baby. Please just don't hurt
Take care of it. You'd be a little smarter with it.
Huh? I just wanted to keep him safe.
You should have left the cat in the car though.
Yeah, but I keep my kitten with me everywhere to keep him safe. He's with me.
Well,
He's my baby.
you call this keeping him safe?
The cops can't even keep a straight face. It's just like, oh my God. That was the tail end of our morning moron here on the podcast broadcast. It's Rock 102.1 KFB. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. I didn't realize what a crazy day in the news cycle it was yesterday until Rico sent me this post that someone put, and I'll share the image with you here on the podcast broadcast to read you these headlines, because obviously we know there are some crazy headlines and stories that we're going to get to here. But, let me just go down the list of just everything that happened in the news just yesterday. All right, first and foremost, 2 pilots dead after Air Canada plane collides with truck at LaGuardia Airport. Now, this is scary. Of course, right now to fly, not only is ICE the new TSA agents, lines are out of control at certain airports. But there was a rumor there was only one air traffic controller at LaGuardia when this accident happened. The plane basically was landing, and a fire truck was riding across from the runway. Plane collided with the fire truck. Now, Travel Secretary Sean Duffy, and the only reason why I know that name so well is because I was a fan of Real World Boston, former Real World and Challenge contestant. Travel Secretary Sean Duffy, he said that was a rumor. There were actually, more than one air traffic controllers in there. So they're all in trouble at this point. So that happened yesterday. All right. We did a deep dive on the evolution of OnlyFans this morning because OnlyFans owner Leonid Radvinsky passed away of cancer at the age of 43. At least 66 passed away after a Colombian military plane crashed in southern Amazon. Charlie Kirk's mentor passed away after a freak pickleball accident. And on top of that, a professional cornhole player who's a quadruple amputee is now facing murder charges in Maryland after shooting a man. And I shared comments on that because KOD posted that headline where I was like immediately ran to the comment section on that because I knew they're about to go off. Here's a picture of the amputee in question who is accused of this. Now, this story is a bizarre one to say the very least. Okay. Police say the incident happened Sunday night in Maryland. Witnesses told investigators that they were in the backseat of a car driven by Dayton James Weber. That's the name of this. Is that the name?
Yeah. Dayton James Weber.
The amputee was the driver as well. Everything about this man is just like, man, questions. Is there anything that he can't do? And the short answer is no, he can do anything. He could play cornhole at a professional level. He could drive a car, and he could murder a man by shooting a gun.
Yeah.
And they actually have pictures of him being able to shoot a gun, and another image I'll pull up here shortly. So it can be done. And the question was, like, how the hell is this guy holding a gun? And with determination, I guess, is the answer. So there's more to this story. Rico, what else did you find out about this?
So Weber, I guess, is the victim, Bradrick Michael Wells of Waldorf, Maryland, shot and killed Sunday in Charles County. So they apparently got into an argument in a car, a Tesla, moments before the shooting. Investigators say it escalated quickly, but the cause is still unknown. Weber was driving when he allegedly shot Wells, who was in the front passenger seat with 2 other passengers in the back.
Wildly impressive. Think about that for a second. Yeah. A quadruple amputee while driving a vehicle, right? Which you usually got to have something on the wheel, like one stump. Then grabs a gun and is able to pull the trigger of the gun, pointing it at the man sitting next to him while still driving the car. This guy, amazingly talented, should have been on America's Got Talent.
For real.
He
cornhole, shooting guns.
Yeah, and then after he shot him, he reportedly asked the passengers in the back seat to help remove the body. And it's like, no, you're able to do all these things. How about you show us how you remove a body too? Because we're just sitting back, like not even upset about the murder. we're still just in wonder. Like, how are you doing that, man? Man, that is amazing.
Just the image in your head, everybody's head is just like, yeah, they just flee the car. Like, he's just like, where you guys going? Come on. Just rolls out.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder about like what was said. I know the police said it's like, unknown, but I kind of feel like they do know. They just don't want to release it to the public.
Yeah, I bet.
Like the guy said something like mean.
Totally. He's like, oh, yeah, you think you're so good at cornhole? Well, how about you play me in a round of rock, paper, scissors? Oh, yeah, can't do that, can you,
Out
bitch?
comes the Smith & Wesson.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
And he's like, Glock beats rock. That's exactly what happened. I wasn't even there, but I feel like I was. As far as the witnesses in the backseat of the car as he's rolling around with the crew, the hardest quadriplegic crew in all of Maryland, they just walked away and they're like, we're out. And so he didn't go after them. Yeah, it is an insane story, obviously, that caught the imagination of the entire American public and probably the world when they see this.
Oh, yeah.
And Dayton James Weber is known in cornhole circles as a professional player, and I think he actually had an advantage playing cornhole because he was always shooting at eye level. You know what I mean? You could see that hole.
Yeah.
It's like when you're putting and you're golfing and you go putt, but then you get real low to the ground.
Right.
To really gauge it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's constantly at that angle and that view.
So he had a big advantage.
He a huge
unbeknownst to most.
Yeah, a lot of people, you have to gauge the distance and then also the height to which you're going to float the cornhole.
Right.
And he would just go straight forward and go bullseye. It's almost like if you put a target in a wall right in front of me and told me to throw a football to hit the target, same difference. Eye level, straight ahead. Boom, boom, boom. I'd be a pro too. It'll be interesting. We'll see what happens when he goes into a trial for this. He is being charged with first-degree murder. It is Maryland. It happens there all the time, unfortunately. And
I just know I have a new phobia. Being shot by an unarmed man.
Oh! As they said it couldn't be done.
It couldn't be done.
Fascinating. Wild. Actually, yeah. So 2026, and you know what? People say it's a cliche at this point, this timeline, but I think it applies here well. It's so bizarre. How in 2026 was the first that we've ever heard of somebody dying by being shot by an unarmed man. Legitimately.
Sounds like a country song.
Mind blown. Absolutely. All right, we got our podcast broadcast. We're going to be joined by the lovely ladies of Dark Hours. Dark Hours is happening again tonight at the Rock. Yoshiko and Shea are both going to be joining us to talk up what they're going to be doing as far as this theme. Coming up next on Beef Vegan Presents. So you can join us youtube.com/beefvegan or keep it right here, Rock 102.1. Yeah, so I got so many people send me that story.
Oh, I bet. They're like, oh, he'll love this.
Yeah, and I shared my thread too. So like even when I was doing my stories, I'll show you here. I made this little.
Okay, so the other detail in the story, did you see the part where it said that they found the body that was he drove away with the body in the car, and nearly 2 hours later, a resident Newport Church Road in Charlotte Hall reported finding a body in their front yard. So he had to do. I don't know how we got it out.
He had to drive. Yeah, I mean that's something that I would love to see security footage on. I guarantee.
Did he Tokyo drift and the body flew out?
Yeah, I think he was nudging it like a dog with his nose. You know, like just kind of like nudge like. Like that.
Come on.
I mean,
stupid body.
Yeah, insane. So yesterday was probably the craziest day of the year so far of news headlines, and lots of them, obviously. And we talked about the evolution of OnlyFans, which I'm going to play that clip here in a minute. But let me share with you this first here. I'll pull up my stories as I shared these comments that were on Facebook like as soon as that headline dropped, right? Let's see.
Phoenix again. Hey guys, Jace here with
right here. No how. Well, no fingerprints. See that? No fingerprints. That was good. I love the added pro cornhole player, as if that's even an important detail at the moment.
Very much is.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, he's a pro. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Did they put him in handcuffs? All right. The comments I go. This one. I'm just gonna say it. He's innocent. And then so yeah.
No, for real though. Did the cops put him in like a burlap bag? Like what did they do?
These are good questions.
Yeah.
They probably they did something. and we don't know. So we're left with more questions than answers, but we will go down the rabbit hole and try to find those answers as soon as we can. So be ready for that. So before we get into our next guests who are joining us in studio, of course, the OnlyFans creator passed away at age 43. Not the creator, but he was the owner, the primary owner. And so it begged the question of me wanting to go down the rabbit hole, the evolution of OnlyFans, when it began, how it became the dominant, mainstream platform that it is today, how much content creators are on there, how much revenue is being generated, the whole nine. And I covered that here this morning with Yas. And in case you missed it, I'm just trying to cue it up perfectly. Let's say it went like this. Check it out. With all them. So I'm like, hey, we can go to a station in Vegas. Swing on by, visit your boys in Tucson. So we'll see what the deal is. And now, lots of news happening in the world today. You probably woke up this morning seeing the headline, OnlyFans owner Leo Radvinsky dies at 43 following secret battle with cancer. Super sad that, somebody passed away so young. And of course, Leonid, it was a billionaire. And even that amount of money couldn't save his life. And that's scary as well. We're still far away from having cures for cancer. But, seeing this headline immediately, I started thinking about the evolution of OnlyFans and how far it's come from literally an upstart into a part of our vernacular. And the rise of OnlyFans is really insane when you think about it, and definitely kind of like an American success story. And it has to do with porn, so it's super American. Right now,
oh my God.
The platform was founded in 2016 in London, England. So as much as this is an American institution, it was originally from London. Founded by British entrepreneur Tim Stokely with a $10,000 loan from his father. Now, the original concept wasn't porn at all. It was literally to create a platform for creators and artists and influencers and musicians and fitness creators to be able to monetize their efforts, right? And so this is like a fan space. Think like, a MySpace or a Spotify page where you would just pay your band directly and you would get access to all this great content. So on the surface, you're like, yes, absolutely. What a great idea for artists, for them to make money in a digital age. But of course, nobody paid for that at all. And it was floundering. That's when in 2017, they decided to lift restrictions on explicit content and then started to get into pornography. All of a sudden, business was booming. Adult creators quickly adopted the platform because they could earn directly from subscribers without intermediaries, and the platform allowed a greater control over their content and audience. In 2018, ownership shifted, and there was a strategic pivot. That's when Leonid stepped into the picture and claimed about 75% of ownership of the parent company. So he was the man responsible for the big push of the mainstream porn platform OnlyFans. Everything else, as far as like, a place to get together with your fans and content creators and, musicians, that all went out the window and said, no, we're going to focus on our bread and butter. And that's naked women and sometimes, dudes and feet. Right. So OnlyFans leaned more into heavily adult content creators and offered even more incentives. The platform's reputation began shifted towards an adult entertainment dominance, right? Now, 2019, they started developing early growth in the creator economy. They started gaining recognition for direct-to-fan monetization platform, and creators used subscription tiers, tips, and paid messages to earn income. And early adoption came largely from adult performers and influencers seeking alternative revenue streams. Then, of course, the pandemic hit. And that's when things really blew up for OnlyFans, right? Between March and April 2020, the number of users and creators grew 75%. Yes. So at this point, everybody was getting on the platform. Your friend's hot mom was like, I need to make some extra money.
Oh my gosh.
And, I just got laid off because of this pandemic. Time to take the shirt off and shake the tatas.
Wow.
Yes. And then all your friends subscribed to her page. Then there was a pop culture exposure that boosted traffic. A mention in Savage Remix increased the site's traffic by 15%. And by the end of 2020, they had 85 million users, 1 million creators, and over $2 billion in platform sales.
Wow.
But it didn't stop there, Yas. It continued to grow. 2021 is where the mainstream recognition and controversy came in. The platform surpassed 120 million users, and creators had earned about $3 billion collectively. OnlyFans was also named Time's 100 most influential companies. This was all within 5 years, okay? Then, of course, major controversy popped up around that. The company announced a ban on explicit sexual content due to the pressure from payment processors and banks. And after creator backlash, that decision was reversed within 6 days. So they're like, hey, you're going to have to slow down on your porn, ladies. We're not being able to get to pay. And they're like, F you. And they're like, oh, my bad.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Right.
Get back to the porn.
You're
back
right.
to the porn.
You're right.
That is literally what we do here. That's when leadership change and expansion happened. Tim Stokely stepped down as CEO in 2021. They got a new CEO, and that CEO was replaced by another CEO in 2023. And OnlyFans also launched OFTV, a streaming platform with safe for work content. Of course, that's a terrible idea. Nobody's watching that.
Right.
2023, OnlyFans is a massive global platform. At this point now, they have over 220 million users, plus over 3 million creators, and an annual revenue that reached $1.3 billion. And OnlyFans continued paying creators 80% of the revenue, keeping 20% as commission, which is a very generous pimp rate. Now, fast forward to today, obviously with Leonid passing away just this week, OnlyFans is as big as ever, if not even bigger than ever imagined, with over 370 million users and 4 million creators globally. All right. So, this adult creator platform basically changed the industry as a whole.
Yeah.
And gave the power of the adult entertainer like direct access to her fans to make all the money. What? Why? I mean, did I lose you halfway through?
No, I've been listening. It's just it became so much bigger than it is, and it's not known for anything other than that.
I know. Again, the point of this is it was started with like pure intentions. Like, hey, this is a great way for musicians to make money with their fans. And then, but the fans were like, no, we don't want that. We're not going to sign up for that. We want to stream music for free and maybe go see them in concert. And then they're like, okay, fine. What if this musician takes their shirt off? And they're like, well, now you got $9 a month.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You got my money. Yeah, you had me at taking the shirt off. So in short, OnlyFans evolved from a general subscription content platform in 2016 to a dominant adult creator economy site and a global creator monetization platform with hundreds of millions of users, and all within 10 years. And that was the massive legacy that Leonid will be leaving behind as he passed away this week at the age of 43. So, I just wanted to go down the rabbit hole on that. Let's hit the reset. But before we do, I do want to hook you up with a pair of tickets for your Tucson Roadrunners. I was going to go Renfest, but I'm like, should I go family fun right after talking about OnlyFans for 10 minutes? Probably not. But if you'd like to see fights on ice, I got a pair of tickets for your Tucson Roadrunners versus the Ontario Reign this Saturday night, going out to call number 10, 600 KFMA, 600-5362. Call now. Good luck. All right, I just was given the rules backstage here. Please welcome our guests coming from all over the country, actually. First and foremost, we'll bring back the Queen, Yoshiko. Dark Hours Tucson is tonight. We're going to be talking that up. Spinning Shea is back with us again, all the way from Las Vegas. Welcome back, Shea. And happy belated birthday. I understand you celebrated a birthday here. And then we have Miami from Seattle. So that is Miami is her name. Seattle's where she claims. And I love that. You got a couple cities that you're basically, calling your own in your name. Why'd you come up with Miami?
I couldn't think of anything else.
Really?
No, really.
That's typically how it goes.
They give you 5 seconds to pick a name at the club.
That's it? Only 5 seconds? It's almost like how professional wrestlers have to pick out names these days. What they do is they'll Google like 10 names and they'll be like, pick your top 3. and then we'll go from there. So at the club, they only gave you 5 minutes. So they're like, well, you're hot. You're good to go. We're going to get you on the stage, but real quick, who the fuck are you? And then you're just like, I always wanted to go to Miami. Bam, done.
No, it works. It's
Yeah.
always, it's
I
always
tried
around
to use
Miami.
Stacy, and then he looked at my ID and he was like, Stacy, you're using Yoshiko.
And
That's
that's
my middle name.
Yeah, your middle name.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, your government name, you kind of get outed. Now, using your middle name, was it easier for creeps to kind of like stalk you?
No.
Okay, that's good.
First on that.
Like Yoshiko,
That's true.
so like
That's
know?
true. Okay. Yeah. I'm just making sure.
my names are
It's real.
yeah. My first name's so unique that if you did type it in, you'd find me right away.
Right.
It's just way too like
You got a really unique first and middle name.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a basic last name?
basic.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good. Switching it up. Yeah.
It's like very white.
Yeah.
It sounds like a very official officer name.
Is that your married name though?
Yeah, no, I'm like my maiden name.
Oh, your maiden
Yeah.
name's very white.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Married.
Yeah.
For the game or what?
Yeah. I didn't know if the game changed your name.
I'm like, yo, dog, who?
So we're going to be talking up dark hours first here in about a minute 45. And a couple things that I'm glad that I have you in for is I have a list of, I get 2 different lists. I got the benefits a guy can get from having female friends. So you have like male friends. Do you have any male friends? You say hard no on that. Shea, no male friends? Miami, none?
None.
What?
But
man.
I hold them to strict rules.
Well, yeah, okay. So you have a lot of male friends that want to smash. I have a lot of beautiful friends that I don't try to smash, and I constantly surround myself with like beautiful women as friends and stuff. And then I have beautiful women I smash too. One at a time preferably, right? But having female friends has definitely been beneficial to me and the way that I can react or interact with women, whether, they're single or not. So there are benefits to having female friends or friends of the opposite sex, but none of y'all have any.
No, I have a gay best friend. Hold on.
Okay, that
I
counts.
forgot.
If he's,
I forgot I do have a gay.
if
we have
he's
gay
got
best
a
friends.
dick, you gotta count it. Okay, gay male friends,
yeah.
good.
Well, we do have lots of gay. Yeah, we
Right,
have gay
right.
friends, but like I don't know.
I get
Straight
it.
men,
I get it.
they always want to smash.
You're beautiful
Come on.
women. I'm sure in some cases, most of them always want to smash depending on the
They want to smash
approach
these pumpkins.
and stuff. I mean, I get it. I get it. There's been situations where I didn't want to smash the super hot friends because it got past the point where I'm like, I don't want to ruin what we got here. And I know that, I don't have a good history with exes. Not too many exes are hitting me up all the time. Like, hey, buddy, what you up to?
That's very mature of you.
Yeah, well, it took time. It took time. Rock 102.1 KF, man. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Hanging out here with the beautiful women of Dark Hours, which is happening tonight at The Rock. And, Dark Hours, of course, is a monthly showcase put on by Yoshiko, who's in studio right now. Joining me is from all the way from Las Vegas. We got Spinning Shea back to show her abilities. And this is the first time, second time you've been down here. Third time, we have a Miami from Seattle. And I won't get over that name, but Miami is her name. And so she's come down. And how long have you known these women, Yoshiko?
I've known Shea for like 3 years. Something like since LA, and then I've known Miami for like almost a year now.
Almost a year,
yeah.
Nice.
And I'm like, she just reached out, and I was like, let's freaking go. So
okay, so you like to have a good girl roster, right? Like friends and network is fun when it comes to that.
I do. I love this industry so much.
Yeah, so it's all about networking.
Yes.
Yeah, that
you gotta
makes
take
sense.
That risk, take that chance.
Well, absolutely. One of the times that you were in here just recently, you talked about how you went to Vegas for one of your first times at the Spearmint Rhino.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And then you never got to perform at the Spearmint Rhino before, but then you met some of the right people and got to have a little run there, which was good. Did you go back and do that again here?
I just went in December. No, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
PBH.
so it was a busy season.
It was a bitty season, yeah.
Yeah. Now Yoshiko is killing it on social media, by the way. Always posting stuff. Her stories have been fire too. So if you get a chance, follow the goddess. Dark Hours is tonight. Happily Ever After is the theme, but what does that mean?
That means your inner child's favorite inner child story. of all time.
Okay, so and that's the thing with, Dark Hours Tucson, it's the art of pole dancing, but also, it's performance. And so with these themes, this is a way to essentially express yourself through creative means. And so now you guys are basically going with your favorite kind of fairy tales and
So
things
check
that-
it out. I
All right.
did not pick no Cinderella, nothing. Okay. I honestly procrastinated by an intuitive feeling and it came out great. I'm not even nothing but my own creation of it. So that's what I love about it.
You know what you should have been? Moana.
Did
No?
people okay, so the other one I heard was Snow White, I got that bob.
Okay, yeah, you got the bob.
I got the bob for that Snow White, but I didn't have 7 dwarfs, so
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
and I'm not trying to wait on Amazon. I can just create something. You'll see. It's gonna be so dope.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to see because it's late tonight, but other people will see
you'll
because
see it on
doors
my
open at
story.
7. Yes, I will. Shea, what inspired you and what are you bringing to the stage this evening?
Well, one of my outfits is one of my main performance pieces that I've been using a lot lately. And I've just completely gone through and revamped it a little bit.
Okay.
It kind of gives me like Alice-esque, like Cinderella type vibes and everything.
It's a hybrid between Alice in Wonderland and Cinderella.
For her.
Okay. All right. Miami from Seattle. What say you?
Well, tonight I'm going to dance to music that I usually don't dance to.
Okay.
And wear an outfit that I can never wear at the club.
Okay. Why can't you wear that outfit at the club?
I feel like my managers would tell me to get off the stage.
Really?
Oh, I'm very curious.
I'm
now.
excited. I want to know.
Okay.
She's giving us anticipation. Come on.
Because it's sexier or more fantasy driven? Like,
Fantasy driven.
Okay, good.
Not very stripper-esque.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good though. But, I mean,
That's why I love
that's-
doing different types of like performances and everything, because then you really get to like explore and be more creative. When I pull up to the club, I'm like, great, I'm just gonna wear as little as possible, hop up on stage and do what I do.
Right.
But for like performance shows and everything, you really get to like dress up, get all decorative, have fun with it.
Yeah, then that's what I love about Dark Hours because again, it's sensual by nature, right? But
Right.
it's wildly entertaining and it's a great experience for like date nights, couples, whatever the case. And Dark Hours
Absolutely.
is happening tonight at the Rock. So we're gonna get into more information on that. But when we return after music from Chevelle, who is performing at the Pima County Fair, we're gonna talk about the benefits of having female friends for men, meaning there are benefits for females to have male friends. So you don't be afraid to add some to the roster.
We'll
I'm
get
in the
around
friend
house.
zone, bro. I'm your
All
friend
right,
now.
whatever.
Come on. What? I'm not trying to smash Yoshiko. I told you this.
Oh my god.
3
okay.
times already.
Never heard that.
All right. So we're playing Chevelle, but I'll come back and we'll see how much of this list is bullshit or not. Which I feel like you already are skeptical by nature, which is great. And lean into that. Right? How high are you right now, Miami?
Oh
let's be completely real. All right? Yeah.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7 out of 10. That's
Dude, that
good.
pen
That's
got
good.
me on the way here, but now I'm
I'm
mellowed
so
out.
sorry, y'all. That's my fault.
No, you're good. You're good. I know. Let me know if it's too overwhelming for you. But I'm just her eyes are bleeding, right?
Washington.
Yes, I know. That's what you do in Washington. I get it. And I've been high on the radio before. Sometimes it could be an overwhelming experience. And it's your first time on. So I want to ease you in, let you know you're in a safe space.
Easy win by calling you out.
I keep it real.
barely see it.
I keep it real. Yeah. I mean, I'm saying what everyone is thinking. So, it's just like, yeah. Yes. All right. But that's good. So 7 out of 10, that's a good number. Yeah. This will get right into all that.
That's almost really high.
What's a comfortable high for like social interaction?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's how I gotta be the
You gotta be
socially.
zombified. Yeah, no.
It
I
helps
don't
at
think
the
so.
club. It makes them feel like you're drunk too, but you're not.
100%.
Right.
They're like, oh my God, what do you want? And I'm
Oh my
like,
God, you're so chill. I know
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't.
What's that movie with Will Ferrell? The gambling one where they open up a casino and what is it, Amy, whatever, NSL. Anyway,
baby, my Rico.
It's called The House.
The House.
Yes, The House.
That is the funniest movie. That was one of the funniest movies. But anyway, she has a great explanation of weed on there.
Okay,
She's
what's
like,
her
you
explanation?
Just don't care about anything. I didn't even care what people said. She's like explaining. She's like, I don't even care about it.
Right.
It was just so funny. I'm like, that's literally why.
Yeah, I felt like one of my favorite pop culture explanations of weed, which I shared with my daughter when she was going into high school and she started to experiment and stuff like that. I showed her that episode, and I was like, what we can do is make you complacent, right, with doing nothing. And so that's what you don't want. That's the downside of it.
Yeah.
There's lots of good sides, right? But the downside is
it helps emotionally.
complacency. Yeah, absolutely. But the complacency and laziness is something that you want to try to avoid.
Oh yeah.
You know, you want to go out there, you want to do things, you want to kind of, be a go-getter and achieve your goals and stuff like that. Don't let weed get in the way from that. And if you incorporate weed in your life that attributes to you doing all those things, then you're doing it right. Right. So that was the South Park.
You have to have like a good balance, you know?
Yeah.
Because rest is important, especially if you're working as hard as I do.
Yeah, yeah.
So I always like to say rest is important.
So many
and
gigs.
Doing nothing is one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, no, I like doing
But
nothing.
I
too.
don't let it happen too much. I
Trust
don't get the chance to do it too much.
I can be the king of doing nothing if
Yeah.
you give me the opportunity. When my schedule gets clear for the weekend, I'm like, fuck yes, dude.
I'm doing
I'm so-
absolutely nothing, darling.
Yes, and loving it. But I did have to get a treadmill just so I'm like I don't couch.
Yeah, I work out when I do
much.
it. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'll hit it and then I'll go work out, and I would train my mind like that because, dude, I'll start munching and chilling and munching. So
Well, studies have shown that
great for working
getting
out.
high for working
it
out,
opens
yeah,
your lungs up more. Actually.
big time. It gets you more focused. It drives you more. So yeah, the people who are using before going into the gym are doing it right and achieving, and burning more
They have
calories.
gyms like that.
Yeah,
Have
totally
you seen
focused.
that?
No,
you
There's
can
a
smoke at
gym.
a gym?
Yeah, they have a gym where they smoke before their thing,
Ooh,
and then they're
maybe
working
I'll actually
out.
go.
Yeah.
I'm
For real.
like so smart.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, sativa too. You're just like, yeah, you're gonna hit different bench goals you didn't even think that you had. So,
Yes.
and that's the thing, anyways. Like when I get the high off sativa, I end up just pacing anyways because I'm thinking.
Right.
And so
treadmill it.
yeah, so I
Treadmill it
on a
out.
treadmill and just
Makes
like
sense.
keep walking in one direction and be fine.
Makes
All right,
sense.
we're gonna get on the air. I'm gonna ask you hard hitting questions, all
Lord.
opinion based. There are no wrong answers, so let's get into it.
Yeah, there
Yes or
are.
no?
Rock what you got on Cafe. Welcome back to Beefing and Presents. I'm here with the ladies of Dark Hours, which is going to be happening tonight over at the Rock. Doors open, I think 7 for that, right, Yoshiko?
Yeah. What? 7? No.
Okay, what's the time?
It might say 7:30 on the ticket link, but doors open at 8. We
Okay.
will start the show at 9.
Excellent. Yeah. So if you're looking for something, fun to do tonight, Dark Hours, Tucson for sure. All right.
It says 8 p.m. on the flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. Well, at the event link.
Yeah,
the link,
yeah. You
know what
want
I'm
to get
saying.
there early. How many dancers and performers do you have tonight? 22.
22 big dogs.
That's a lot. Yes.
I do. I'll run it up. We
Yeah.
got new people coming, and then of course my out of town babes, and then myself,
Nice.
and lots of other talented babes. Did I say that?
Yeah, you
Okay,
said
cool.
babes. Real quick, let me
I said a
bang
couple
through this
times.
list. There's the
Bang it.
benefits a guy can get from having female friends. And if you want to think the opposite of that as well. Now, I know you each have one gay friend, right? I guess they filled the quota,
Lots of
right?
people.
some try to collect them all, but you're like, one's good. But I would say,
Pokemon. Okay.
yeah, you should be the Pokemon of gay friends,
We're the collectors.
Yes. But the fear of always wanting to try to sleep with them has prevented a lot of guys from even pursuing relationships with women and that are strictly platonic. But honestly, if you have that sister relationship with some people, then those are good relationships. You can learn a lot, which will actually benefit you in your relationship. So for men, having female friends is a good thing. So here are 8 benefits a guy can have from having a relationship with a woman that is strictly friendship. First and foremost, it'll boost your ability to communicate with the opposite sex and your emotional intellect. I'm an emotional genius. Do you know that?
Okay,
Legitimately,
Her.
I know how to communicate how I feel at expert levels where people are like, wow,
But you have a
you're
daughter.
emo AF. Well, I have a daughter
There
too.
you go.
And I raised that daughter by myself. No flex.
There you
right?
go.
But that is, yeah. All right. So you can learn skills for healthier conflict resolution because when guys get in conflicts, we scrap.
Yeah.
But
then you guys
that's what
love
happens.
each other. You're like, I love you, bro.
I know, but you know what? Society frowns on you punching women. So there are better ways to communicate that conflict and resolve that than physical violence, right? And learning that from a female friend can help you communicate better with your male friends, so you're not just punching each other in the face. Okay,
Just gossip
that's why
and talk about it.
It doesn't make men weak either to be in touch with their emotional intelligence and be able to resolve conflict, right?
It's a requirement.
These are sexy traits, are they not?
They are.
Okay.
They're
So stop
flexy
me when
traits.
they're not. I'm telling you.
Flexy traits.
Yeah. So because of what you gain from those first two benefits, your overall relationships will be stronger. You have a broader life perception or perspective than you'd have just sticking with the bros. Because honestly, if you just hang out with nothing but bros,
Locker room talk.
yeah, dude, you're more like Clav, Andrew Tate, than women are objects and everything else. And there's a certain way to talk to them, talk them down, and you're laughing at that, but you know exactly what I'm referring to, right?
I do.
And you fall for that all the time with guys, do you not?
Absolutely.
Those kind of guys? Yes. I mean, I'm not saying what they're preaching doesn't work sometimes, but it shouldn't, right? All right. Emotional support that your boys might not be capable of delivering. Valuable insights into dating that come from the other side. That thing.
Yeah.
I've become like a ninja.
Key into a man's
Yes.
mind.
Oh, you kidding me? All the way through. And of course, a broader social network, especially when you're going out and say you have girlfriends for guys out here. And you're like, hey, let's go out. Say we're going to the bar tonight or the club or we're going to an event, and you bring your crew. Your crew is not just all dudes who are going to get stopped at the door.
Right.
No, you're bringing a crew of beautiful women as well. You're getting let in and getting VIP where you go.
Yeah.
Strategic.
Yeah, exactly. So those are the benefits of having a female friend. On a podcast broadcast stream, I'll tell you the story of how I was invited to a bachelorette party, and I was the only guy at said bachelorette party.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. And I'm super straight, by the way. Did I say that enough? Can I say that enough? I don't know.
Repeat it again?
Yeah.
I think we need to hear it again.
Guys,
one more
I'm totally
time.
super straight. I
Straight as
promise.
a ruler.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
I found out
Have
last
you
night.
tried?
Yeah. I have not. Still sure.
So you,
All right.
you don't know.
Yeah, all right, we'll debate that on the podcast broadcast stream, youtube.com/beefvegan. Yes, I judge my straightness based off my porn habits, and what makes me pop, so to speak.
Okay, then
that
do you
does
watch
not-
with all girls, or is there a guy there too?
I love watching guys on, hit that.
Mhm.
You love you like
No,
watching guy and guy
no,
stuff?
I personally don't even like the corn sites.
You don't like corn? Okay.
I personally just don't. It makes me super, not because I'm not in touch with it, but it's like I just get like really uncomfortable with other people.
Like you're peeping on in.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm like, it's not my go-to thing.
All right, what's your corn habit?
Oh, she wasn't ready to
I
be called
can't say
out.
that.
I don't really have one, but
Okay.
I have seen a very interesting video that kind of made me like stop.
It was the 2 girls, 1 cup?
No.
Okay.
No, that's like old school.
It is old school, but it's a classic, though.
There's a video of this guy rating items from Taco Bell and how good those items from Taco Bell feel.
Okay.
And it's like a 15-minute long video.
Oh.
I had to stop and like watch the whole thing.
What was the churro rated?
He didn't do the.
He didn't do the
We
churro.
need a part 2. We need a part 2.
Yeah. So
Tell him to bring it on out.
Supreme, he's like,
Does he have like
five-layer
different
burrito.
videos of different restaurants?
I didn't.
I need more
watch it.
information
American
on
Pie?
this.
Yeah.
You want American Pie?
What's his name? I
Oh
didn't look this
my
up.
gosh.
All right, I'll tell you what. On the stream, we while I look up that video that she just mentioned.
You are not.
You are?
I'm curious. I like
your ID in for that.
I like chicken quesadillas. Did he rate a chicken
found that
quesadilla?
out. Yeah, I just found that out the other day.
Chalupa?
Oh, see,
Yeah.
okay. Okay,
A
so
ch-
he
I knew
wasn't
it, a chalupa.
he wasn't inserting, he was, facilitating.
Well,
He was slapping
it's
that
like-
hot dog
Yeah,
on them buns.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, for that, okay, then yeah, absolutely chalupa for sure. Yeah. But before we
soft.
figure out the
Soft
answers
crust.
to this, earlier this morning, did an edition with of Yas or Oh Hell No
Jesus is curious.
with Yas and Justin Spears. In case you missed it, it went like this. Check it. 102.1 KF, man. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Justin Spears hanging out with us in studio. Good morning, Justin.
What up?
Yes, with Yas Money. We're going to do another edition of Yas or Hell Nah. But yeah, we just want to point out some real quick because Yas couldn't work yesterday. She called me before the show, very responsibly, honestly, and said, how much would you hate me if I didn't come in today, which was yesterday? And I said, are you hungover? She took offense to that.
I was.
But then she forgets that we're both, Justin Spears and I are both friends with her on social media, where we look through 24 of her stories of her drinking a different beverage in every single one at spring training games of Phoenix, living her best life. So it's a reasonable question.
It's a valid question.
Thank you. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm just accusing you out of nowhere like you were at Bible study and be like, are you sneaking shots behind the altar there? No, you're at spring training. And yeah, even if I'm at spring training, have 2 beers sitting out in that heat, I'm hungover.
Well, you got to figure out a way to massage it. You got to be like, are you okay? Okay. Are you hungover? Are you hungover right off the bat?
I don't massage at 4:30 in the morning. Who's got time to massage at 4:30 in the morning?
Yeah, be as direct as possible.
I had one eye open, bro. You know, are you hungover? And then I asked, did you get in a serious car accident? Or you physically okay? Is your family okay? I go down the line. But hangover on a Monday morning is the most reasonable question on a Monday morning.
I will have you know that I was the most responsible adult that Sunday. I babysat my drink because I saw my DD go a little too hard.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I was there with my kid, and I know better than to be ridiculous when my kid's there. So then I'm watching everything happen, see my friend get the hiccups, and I was like, cool, I'm driving back home.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hiccups.
So yeah,
That's
I was a very responsible adult. I was just very tired. I had a lot of things going on, but
I get it. Yeah. And you're back. You're grinding. This is a busy season for you. And you work hard. And Justin's shutting the door. That's good. It's getting loud out there. All right, cool. All right, let's get into another edition of.
Is it a yes or is it a oh hell no?
All right, these are life hypotheticals, and Justin and I will weigh in or at least admit to things that we do or don't do. Okay. All right, so what's our first one here? Yes.
Beef, I do this with you all the time. Laughing extra hard when you didn't get the joke.
You just admitted that you're dumb, because if you don't get my joke, that means it went over your head and it was a think a man joke.
Sure.
Right. Sure.
Okay, fine. You do that to me all the time?
No.
Okay. I thought you keep it real. I tell you what. It's a yas for me. I've done this only because, not that I don't understand the joke. If I don't understand what you're saying, my knee-jerk reaction is to kind of laugh, right? Because my hearing's a little off and comprehension is like abysmal.
A little off? Your hearing's a little
okay,
off?
Fine, whatever the case. But I'm just like, that's how I make friends, And so my whole facade is a lie. And so, yeah, it's something that I do all the time. What about you, Justin?
Yeah, I have probably laughed or agreed with something that I probably don't normally agree with just because I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
At a party or like a loud event. So
right.
Yeah, Justin seems like the guy that'll hit you with a wow, that's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. Oh man, I'm about 40. Damn, that's crazy. Into this conversation, man.
Yeah. So that's a tell. If someone says, "Damn, that's crazy," that means they didn't hear or comprehend what you said. Yes. Then note that going into future conversations. Okay, give us another hypothetical. Yes.
Practicing your smile for photos. So doing a quick little test before someone takes your photo. Like test the right side, test the left side. Yeah,
I wouldn't do that, no, but I did have to. And this was at the beginning of my career. Actually, not the very beginning. 5 years into me doing my morning show, because before people would not take pictures with me, even in high school. And I had lots of friends, but I was always the guy that they handed the camera. So it gave me a complex, like, what? I'm too ugly for this picture. And so I didn't know how to smile in pictures. Right. I just didn't know how to basically say cheese. Oh, yeah. It was like Pitbulling and like bad. I was bad at smiling because I grew up in the 90s, Justin, and we were taught to be hard at all times. So I trained to look hard in pictures. And then when it was time to smile, I'm like, oh, no, what do I do?
Yeah.
And then so I had to do the mirror test for a couple of years before I got it down. And now you see pictures of me and I got the smile down. I'm good when it comes to that. So yes, I say hell yes to that. Sometimes you have to train yourself, especially, again, if you grew up hard like I did. So what do you say, Justin?
No, hell no. Let fate decide and then look at the photo and you're like, oh, yeah, I'll post that on the gram. I'll post that on my social medias. And if it's a bad photo, just stash it. But I will say this. I grew up in a time where we did the blue steel face.
Okay, yeah.
Where we got like our tongue out, like the
Right.
total swag era. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you had the gay generation.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
That's what it was. It
I
was
forget you're so young.
Yeah.
You're just a youth.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a different. So I'll show you a picture just to give you an example of what I was like growing up, because I just came across this photo here, and this is close. Wow.
Wow. Frame it.
Southsider.
Frame
Chicago
it.
White Sox.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Like I said, I was hard. And that's how I
oh my
picked-
gosh, backward hat and everything.
Yeah,
as a
dude.
kid. That is so a mini beef.
I'm 12 years old. I found my style, and I said, I'm going to rock this for the rest of my life.
Pequeño beef.
Yes.
Wow.
So like I said, it was difficult for me to find my smile.
I thought you were just born like this. Like I just can't picture a child version of you.
No, at 11, I had my hat forward. At 12, I said I did the what's it, Bud Bundy. I went Grandmaster B on it, and it never turned back.
Wow.
So yeah.
You're like Ari Spears, comedian. That guy's always got a Yankee fitted on.
That's true.
Even
He
in the
does.
hospital.
He does. You know,
Wow.
Yes, even in the hospital. I mean, when Aries was in the studio, I was like, man, you could die at any moment. You look unhealthy as F. All right, we're getting back on the air real quick, and we're going to do a fun new segment. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Real quick, I want to shout out Adam, Ape House Entertainment.
Adam.
He's going to be DJing tonight, and he's all over the place. I'm sure you've seen Adam's work or heard Adam's work at various events throughout town, and the official DJ for Dark Hours Tucson, which is happening tonight. Doors open at 8 o'clock, and it's a 21 and up event. But sexy AF. Now, speaking of sexy AF, Miami let us know that she's into a weird fetish where she watches guys.
Oh no!
Oh,
There's
called out.
There was such a search. There was such a search
Right.
during the break.
Oh, really? What's the search?
You searched it. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, no. So, Rico, get over here. I got something that I got to tell. We both need to weigh in on this. So, Miami and Shea, I need you to pull up a Taco Bell menu. And the question is, we're going to blind rank from 1 to 10 how bangable a Taco Bell item is.
Gosh.
So, would we put our D in it? All right.
And the T.
Yeah. So in the TB, the Taco Bell,
The D
right?
and the
So basically, we're gonna rank not based off of experience, right? But we're gonna rank based off of what we feel like would feel pretty good.
Oh my
knowing
no!
ourselves. Yeah, I know.
No.
It's kind of like that,
Hey.
right?
No,
Yeah,
no,
we're
you
sexualizing
don't.
Taco Bell on the podcast broadcast
We're
stream.
looking for a sponsorship.
Yeah. So give me the first
right.
item
We're
here.
gonna start off nice and easy with a soft taco.
Soft taco. I mean, you have it right there in the name, right?
That's a
And if
10.
you're talking ground beef,
That's
I mean,
a 10 out of 10.
yeah, if anything, that's kind of like a sleeve, like
Yeah,
you could
that's a
kind of get it
warm
with.
blanket. That's
Yeah.
a pig in a blanket.
I'm not going to say 10, no, because a round number, that's amateur number. I'm going to say making love to a soft taco from Taco Bell, for me, would probably be like 8.6. You know, I definitely get the job done, and I'll add some sour cream to it. You know what I mean? What do you
Are
say?
we not ranking
Your
1
own
to 5?
sour
It's just
cream?
No,
straight
1
up?
to 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give that an 8.
One
An 8.
pump, everyone knows the rules. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? So you say what?
An 8.
That's a round number. That's a
I don't
rookie
know.
score. All right. Well, I still say 8.6. What's the next menu item for Taco Bell?
Cheesy gordita crunch.
Oh, cheesy gordita crunch. Now, the crunchy part is on the inside, right? And
Is
the
it?
gordita, the
Oh, that's the
gordita
double-
shell, the
that's
soft
the double
part,
wrap.
is on the
Right
outside.
right there.
Oh yeah.
It is cheesy,
Yeah.
though, and that warm cheese does feel pretty good. But
If you like a bit of texture, you know.
That's a smashing taco moment.
That's true. I would like the sound of the crunch. So for that, I think I would rate it 7.8. It's still high up there. What about you, Rico?
I'm going to say 8.4 because I think it's
Okay.
presenting a challenge. It's playing hard to get a little
Oh,
bit.
you stepped it all the way
You gotta break
up.
through the exterior, make your
His
dominance
rating
known,
got
and then once you get in there, it's like,
stepped
okay,
up.
now you're daddy. you
That's
know?
true.
So
That's
it's
true.
That's
Yeah.
a zaddy
worked for
taco.
And I'll tell you what, if you do a good enough job, you turn that shell into dust, you know you're the man.
Right.
All right, yes.
Oh, snap.
I know.
Pounded it.
All right, let's do a couple more menu items here.
Right.
Taco Bell.
Crunch Wrap Supreme.
Crunch Wrap Supreme.
That's a nice glove for you guys.
That, you're not wrong about that. Once you find, it's a little difficult to get into, right? Finding your point of entry. But if you make one, then yeah, that's pretty much like a pocket pee. And I'm sure people in prison have made love to less. The Crunch Wrap Supreme, there are a lot of obstacles in there that would be kind of pokey and stabby, which is not good for me.
You don't like that lettuce, dog?
No. Lettuce too crisp, and again the shells. So I would have to say that's a 6.1 for me. What about you?
I'm going to give that one an 8.9, surely based on the fact the word Supreme is in there and the street cred that would come from getting a Supreme.
Wrapped around your dang.
You sound like you're getting aroused right now off top of your head.
We're learning a lot.
That sounds really warm.
Very tight.
Look,
That sounds warmer than the real thing.
Yeah, the good thing about Taco Bell is they have variety, and I know that there are certain menu items that I would legitimately fall in love with, and some that I would just smash and dash.
Taco Bell is poisonous. It's not.
So are most relationships.
Well, they aren't
There's
eating
humans
it.
in it.
Don't
get me started.
Definitely not eating it. Okay, so give me another menu item there.
This one, I feel like it might be there.
It might be tea.
The
Okay.
beefy 5-layer burrito.
See, now we're talking.
Yeah. That's
So,
your sour cream era right there.
You got the friction of the ground beef, you got the creaminess of the cheese and the sour cream, with all the different temperatures, all textured in there. That's the 5 layers.
Honestly,
absolutely.
this is so good.
Yes, absolutely. And that's
This
for me.
description level, you guys, are next level.
Yeah, no, I mean, on the very first date, I would do things to that. So I'm going in the 9s for this one. This is a 9.2 for me, dog. Absolutely, it would take me 3 pumps. What say you, Rico?
That's a shadow 9.6. Only because it's the food equivalent to banging a fatty.
Wow.
What? It's fun as hell, but you're
It
not
is
going to
so
brag to your
fun.
friends about that 5 layers. You know what I mean?
Actually, I disagree. I brag. I
would
brag.
brag?
Oh
Okay.
my God, you kidding me?
I'm just speaking in a tradition.
I'm going high calorie on that all day long. That's going to be a lot of fun.
You guys
In
sound
fact,
like some thick.
you know what? I would say that 5-letter burrito is good for 2 uses. I would start on one end and then do it again on the
Or
other.
you can share with your buddy and each go in it.
You guys can meet in the middle. You guys could meet in the middle.
It's not that long of a burrito, you know what I mean? But I would
For some
Chinese
people.
fist.
You need that 12 inch.
I would Chinese finger cuff that 5-letter burrito. All right.
I think the 5-layer one is the one that's going to be the most loyal to you out of all the menu items.
Yes, I think you might be
He's
right.
like, after multiple minutes of thinking about this.
There you
You
go.
guys
So,
want to try a new menu item?
yeah, so
And
one
this
new
could be
menu
the
item, and it'll
last
be the
one.
last one for the segment.
All
yeah.
right. All right. And we should get
You need
some
to describe it
advertisement for
me.
this.
Okay.
TV.
All right. Jalapeno honey mustard
Oh, hell.
crispy chicken crunch wrap slider.
Who in the
Oh.
It's got
Popeyes made
slider
that?
in the name.
What did Popeyes come and stick his?
Yeah,
in the
it's
menu?
basically it's a
It's like-
mixed. It's a mixed.
It's like Popeyes came to me.
Taco Bell's trying to get into the chicken game like everyone else,
Is
and
there
the thing,
pickles on it too? Oh, it's
yeah, with the slider and the crunchy chicken and everything, and again, all the tortillas and
It's
how they
bread?
would wrap around everything made my scores high. You give me a sandwich, and it's a different bangability, and I go
Chicken?
low on that.
Chicken's rough, dog.
I know. I'm not done with
Crunchy
my
chicken,
score.
bro?
I'm not going high on this.
I'm not
Yoshiko.
even a dude.
Rico
and I
probably
know.
is.
Now look, my score
The
on
sauce
that
does it for you.
is a 4.2. Meaning I'll do it, but I won't enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's doable.
Yeah, it's
Felt
doable.
that a lot.
Right. What say you, Rico?
I give that a 2.7. That sounds like the most STD ridden like.
Wow.
That sounds like the street taco. You know what I mean? That sounds like something after a
Wow.
drunken night, and you're just like, I'll take
I love
whatever.
street
Yeah, and you'll
tacos.
definitely feel the burn afterwards because
Exactly.
the
Oh,
jalapeno.
Oh yeah,
and stuff.
jalapenos
Yeah.
and honey
Gonna have
mustard.
that after.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, all that afterburn, not good.
Like,
It's not
not
a clean experience. So there you go. Would you put your D in at the Taco Bell edition? We're gonna hit the reset on the FM side. Be back with more right after this. Rock 102.1 KFMA.
I learned a lot about myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
buddy.
have gone to new levels of.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey man, yeah, I'm just going through the rankings. Would I put my D in it? And that's honest. I'm being honest with you there.
Every week I do a different restaurant.
Honestly, I'm here for it.
Yeah. Hey, you want to do a real hard reset. Okay. So we just talked about Taco Bell menu items that we would stick our dick in. Earlier this morning, Yas and I watched the Moana live action movie trailer. and reacted to it.
What?
Oh,
Honestly,
what?
Yeah. And in case you missed it,
Yeah, we did.
yeah, it went like this version of this, starring
Right.
The Rock, and
Uh-huh.
they just released a trailer for it yesterday. You want to see it?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. Here's Moana, the official trailer.
No way.
Yeah, it's coming out July 10th.
I know a girl from an island. She stands apart from the crowd. She loves the sea and her people. She makes her whole family proud. Moana, listen. Do you know who you are?
The stories are true.
The story has just begun. Beyond our reef, evil darkness has found us. Moana, the ocean chose you. Find Maui. Restore the heart of Te Fiti and save us all.
Oh my gosh.
Maui, demigod.
Oh my god. They could have given bigger hair. He should have had a bigger wig.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, so right off the bat, you're upset for the hair?
I'm upset about the wig.
Yeah.
It should have been bigger.
Yes, that's true. I mean, this is Rock before he went on his like Hollywood diet to get all skinny. So he is at his like bulk right here in his mass. I'm surprised you didn't know about this.
No, I did know, but I just didn't know that they had a full trailer that came out.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming out July 10th, so it's right around the corner. So, yeah, now's the time for them to start hyping it up. And obviously, it's perfect casting considering The Rock was like the character of Maui was based off The Rock in the first place. And now he's just returning.
I mean, he fills out the tattoos really well. It's just
the hair.
The hair could have been bigger.
He's got chick's hair, dude.
Damn, that sucks.
I know, right?
The wind and sea.
Hero of men.
Huh?
So it goes like this. Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero of men.
Ah, you think I did that animated?
Women. Women too. Men and women.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh!
She calls me.
Oh, no, don't start singing.
I'm not going on a mission with some mortal.
My island, my people.
Is this the story of the original cartoon?
Yeah, to the T.
Okay.
I mean,
Survive.
yeah.
All right.
We don't make it. The ocean chose me for a reason. And it chose you too.
Listen, princess, if you're going to do this, you got to go through a whole ocean of bad.
I'm not a princess. I'm the daughter of the chief, leader of my people.
Are you ready to be the hero?
Let's go save the world.
Crab?
Yeah.
Who's the crab?
So shiny.
Okay.
I got your back.
There you go.
What? Is there something in my teeth?
I love when he would morph into a shark. I thought that was the funniest part in the anime.
Oh, there you go. And they, of course, they brought all the classics for the live action remake, dropping in theaters July 10th this summer. Should be great for movie releases, but your takeaway is the hair.
The hair.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. That's our live reaction to the live action remake of Moana. Rock 2.1. It's funny, which, hold on, Ian, we're back on the air here. Funny that you mentioned American Pie, because I came across this very fun fact today. Jason Biggs was recently in an interview. Now, of course, the famous scene in American Pie is him humping the pie, right? This is the name of the movie and everything. Yeah,
We're back to American Pie.
How many thrusts do you think were allowed for American Pie to get an R rating? All right. So there's a number that they would allow to give them an R rating. And then there was a number that would be over that amount that they would have to be NC 17. So that's how strict the MPAA is when rating a movie like American Pie. Right. So how many thrusts do you think Jason Biggs was allowed to do to the pie to get an R rating for American Pie? First, I'll start with you, Shea. What say you?
What is it? 3.14?
You say 3. Oh, look at that. She gives a pie joke.
Oh,
she did a pie joke.
That was good. I'm not here all week.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, nobody saw that coming. All right, what say you, Yoshiko?
Oh, I already said 3.
You say 3
I
pumps?
say 3 pumps.
Miami?
I'm gonna say 8.
8 pumps? Yeah, you want to see the director's
That's
cut. I mean,
NC-17 ratings.
that's why she has weird shit show up in her algorithm, dude. The correct answer is if it was 3 or over 3, like you said, all 3 of you said that, it would have been NC-17.
So it's 2.
2 pumps
I
was
knew it.
the only thing he was allowed to do, bare-assed into a pie in American Pie. And when you watch it back,
Yeah, because his dad
Only
walks
2
in.
pump chumps allowed here.
yeah, 2 pumps,
And he
2
was
pumps
like,
in the pie.
"Arr."
Yeah, so that fun fact I found out today, and that was fantastic. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, and it's just relevant to what we're talking about here, with the talk about lovemaking rankings and all that good stuff. And we did it one bite pizza review style, which I think was fair. All right. It's so weird. So David called us up and said, Facebook is on the fritz. We broke Facebook in the stream, and so it's replaying
We're back
Lupa
on
Spears once we started talking about the Taco Bell stuff, and it just completely fried out. We're live on YouTube, which is good. They're a little more free with our content here, and of course, it's all fun and games. We don't recommend anyone make sweet love passionately to any menu items on Taco Bell, right? Or aggressively, for that matter. I mean, that's you doing okay, Miami? Yeah.
She's like, I said too much.
What have I
Way
started?
too much. I didn't even know. I would have never thought about it. You guys can do Dunkin' next.
Yeah, we think about it all the time. Those donuts. I wouldn't do Dunkin'. I used to work. I worked at Dunkin' as a kid, so I'm kind of put off on donuts.
Are you
but
sure?
Yeah,
You
Rock
already
1
did it.
2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. I have not. Neither
You did it.
bagels nor donuts nor anything
We
with
know
holes.
you did that.
No, Yoshiko, we're back here on the air, so we're going to keep it clean for our various sponsors and things like that. As
Thank you.
we're
Thank you,
back here.
sponsors.
I think
Still
I'm
love you.
killing Miami right now.
I'm
you
in
doing
Miami.
okay?
We were
I'm not
talking about
helping.
the munchkin
donut
balls.
balls.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and like
We
popping
love
them up
those.
somewhere.
Yeah, they're
And
like,
then, like,
It's like
them
my
out
mini
like ping pong
donut.
balls.
I don't want a whole donut, but I can have a bite.
yeah, those are edible Benoit balls is what they call those.
Benoit.
Yeah. Do you know what those are?
Oh, Benoit's.
Have you ever had a
I've had them
cronut?
in-
Look into that. It's
Oh my
good.
God,
It's fun.
Cronuts or where it's at? Cronuts.
What's
It's a donut and a croissant.
silly? You thought we were
Dude.
really talking about food. We're not talking about food
Oh
at all.
my God,
Oh,
you're
I
not.
am now.
Oh man, I love those though.
All right, here, let's get into this segment here. I like to have my guests have their finger on the pulse. So I want to do a round of survey says. So I put together a round of just like recent studies and polls that the pollsters asked various Americans throughout the country to get their thoughts on certain things. Like, when I'll ask you this, which bathroom stall would you choose in a row of 5 if all were available? Right.
Second to last.
Second to last is what you're choosing, Shay. What would you say, Yoshiko?
First or second?
First or second? Miami, what would you say?
First.
First one. Yeah. So 43% of people would go with the last one, number 5.
I used to do that.
Yeah.
It's a long walk.
Right. It is a long walk. It's farthest from the entrance.
So most people don't want to go there, so it's cleaner. Well, I feel like people will go more
I
to
don't
the very,
sit.
very end. So that's why I go to like the second to last.
Yep.
Because they'll either go to the first one or the very last
But I
one.
hover. I'm a hover.
I know it's
Do you
good.
lift the seat when you hover, please?
No.
For the love of God. For the love of God.
I wipe my seat, if anything.
Here's the thing, and this is what's most interesting about it. You're absolutely right. Most people go to the 5th and final stall, the farthest away, because they assume that it's the cleanest, but it's actually the dirtiest
It's the
statistically.
one that gets most use.
Yeah, so you want to kind of go to the first couple
Gang,
or in the middle.
gang.
So there you go. All right. Let's see. Now, do you believe you deserve an Easter basket? We got Easter coming up here. So as an adult, do you believe you deserve an Easter basket just as much as children?
What
It'll
is
make me
Easter?
happy. If you want to make me happy, then do it.
Okay.
What-
do you,
what
an
is
Easter
Easter?
basket.
Easter's what? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't eat candy like that, so I really don't care unless it
Okay,
had
but an
money in
Easter
it.
basket suited to you.
Yeah. Easter.
Oh, no, I don't really care for one.
Okay. Miami?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you want an Easter
Yeah.
basket?
Yeah.
See, that's a good gift. So, take notes out there. 66% of American adults believe they deserve an Easter basket just as much as children.
That's funny.
And 36% of adults secretly admit to eating their kids' Easter candy without telling them.
Of course.
Yeah, I was one
They
of those
shouldn't be eating all that anyway. That's
Yeah.
why I got so many cavities. As a
Doing
kid.
you a favor, kid.
I throw it away. I'm one of those moms. I'm like, a Cadbury.
Oh.
Throw it out.
Yeah, only once a year you eat those things.
No.
Let them eat.
I'm like, hydrogenated oil? Throw it out.
All right, continuing in the Easter theme, 28% of adults buy Easter candy specifically for themselves, not just for the kids, right? So Shea agrees on that. 27% of adults have competed with their own kids to find Easter eggs first.
Oh my God.
Have you done the Easter egg hunt amongst kids?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Not
As a
since
kid.
I was a kid.
Let me
As a
ask you this
kid.
question. Have you cheated while doing it?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. You run the kids over and you grab the first egg you see.
Filipinos go hard.
you
They
know
put
where you
money in
place
there.
them.
Yeah.
They put lots of money.
That's why you do your own hunt so you can find all of them yourself.
I was looking for
No.
the money when I was little. I was like, give me
Yeah.
that $20.
Right? 18% of adults admit they cheat to win when Easter
my
egg
God.
hunting with kids, right?
That's cold.
All right,
That's
and then,
mad cold.
finally, in survey says, let's talk about social media. You know, they say if you spend at least 2 hours a day on social platforms, you're a heavy user of social media.
Dang.
All right. Would you consider yourself a heavy
Yes,
user of social media?
I have a reminder to get off my. It kicks me off after 15 minutes.
Really?
I had, yeah, because like I'm like if I focus.
Yeah.
Because biz mode, and then you get distracted. I had that ADHD, so I'm like, and then this is cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like that you do that. Would you consider yourself a heavy user of social media, Miami?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And
Always
Shay?
on my phone.
Always, yeah.
At least she admits it.
It's also work though.
I'm right there with you.
It's 90% work.
I'm spending like
10%
14
play.
hours on it. It's ridiculous. So 28% of social media users admit they're heavy users. So I feel like that's a low percentage, and some people are lying. Pretty much everybody.
They're lying.
Right.
100%.
So there you go. That's our finger on the pulse. Keep you updated there. We're going to hit the reset, be back to your beef tip, and wrap things up right after this. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Yeah, how many hours a day would you say you spend on social media, Miami? You can look at your phone and give me that answer.
Maybe like 2 or 3
Okay.
at the like least.
That's what you say. Now look at your phone and see your stats, because it will tell you exactly how much time you're spending on social media. So you say 2 or 3.
No, it wouldn't be in insights, is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yeah. What's the best way, streamers, to check those?
You go to activity, screen
Okay.
activity on your iPhones or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
the
it'll
phone
tell
phone.
you. Yeah, it'll tell you screen time.
Where's activity under settings?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 hours.
5 hours. Yeah.
A
There
day?
you go.
I got
Yep.
disgusted one time. I was like, 9 hours.
You said 2 to 3, and you were off by 2 hours. All right. What say you, Yoshiko? What's it say?
For me, my screen time is. That doesn't even make sense.
What is it?
Why does it say that?
What's it say?
Okay, I do spend a lot of time on YouTube.
Okay. So what's it say?
No.
What's it say?
Okay, so apparently I use my phone for 12 hours and 31 minutes, and I spend 16 hours on YouTube.
There
I
you
play a
go.
lot of stuff.
Yes, you do.
How did Instagram get 6 hours?
Yeah.
Text
See?
messages 2 hours?
Yep.
What do I do? Chat GPT, an hour.
Yeah.
I'm a biz
Christopher
woman.
said on the stream, yo, homegirl's name, Miami from Seattle,
It's
is fire.
fire.
Yeah.
He
So
said I
throw it
could
out
eat
there.
that name.
I could eat that way.
That ate.
Miami from Seattle? By way of Ohio?
I'm going to Ohio next month.
Nice. What's your screen time? Don't get out of this. Yeah,
Hold
dude.
on. Let's get back on track.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we doing daily average?
Yes.
Yeah. 6 hours and 32 minutes.
6 hours, 32 minutes.
Which
Okay.
I think is wild because I feel like I'm on my phone a lot more.
My daily average is 7 hours and 14 minutes on my phone, right? As far as social media is concerned, let's see. Oh, geez. Okay. I spend 7 hours on YouTube, but in fairness, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. Yeah. So that's inflated. 3 hours, 30 minutes on Instagram, 3 hours, 11 minutes on Facebook, hour and a half on X, an hour and 10 minutes internet browsing. It says an hour and 7 minutes Google Maps, but no, bitch, I know where I'm going. An hour on CapCut. That's my editing app. 20 minutes on ChatGPT, 13 minutes YouTube Studio, 10 minutes on TikTok. Not down with the dances there. And let's see, 3 hours on Spotify because I rock out. So a lot of stuff.
I spend 3 hours and 22 minutes on Instagram usually a day, which is about right.
Yeah, it is about right. Every time I'm on there, you're posting new stuff.
Always. I'm
Yeah.
always on there.
I know. You know what? But it's marketing and stuff. You know, it's the same thing. I mean, as soon as
Are
I'm
you
done
not
with the show
entertained?
today, I will write a little bit for tomorrow, but then I immediately go to editing and then posting. And then when I'm posting, I get sucked in and then I start scrolling and then sending Rico funny shit I see and all that stuff. So it's a thing. We all know that. If you could beat that, let me know. I mean, honestly, everyone that's watching the stream right now, that's 1 hour of YouTube time that you guys are watching, which we appreciate, by the way. Not all social media is bad. Oh my God.
Oh,
no.
God.
Oh, no.
Dude, just
Oh,
I'm like, shockingly, my text message is only at 84, but my emails, 723.
That's nothing. I have 11,373 emails.
Okay, well, you clearly pay for storage, so.
I do clearly pay for
this is
storage.
my business account, but my Gmail's tapped.
I rock 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Apparently, I'm a baller because I pay for storage on my Gmail just
Dude,
to
I
not
do
read
too,
emails.
but not the other ones. My
It's
biz
a lot.
account,
Yeah,
$2.99 a month. That's it. It's easy.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Microsoft,
how
500
many
years?
unread emails do you have, Shay?
I don't know because I don't go through and delete them.
Yeah, so there's a number. If you pull up your emails, it will show you exactly
100%.
what you got there. In Miami,
It doesn't tell me the exact number. It just tells me over 99 plus.
Oh, yeah.
See, they don't pay for it, They don't got that.
I do pay for
okay.
it.
Just kidding. It's not a privilege.
It is a privilege.
I mean, it is a privilege, but you don't get to know your number.
Yeah. All right. Well, either way, we're all out of time, unfortunately, but we had a great time hanging out with the crew. It was a pleasure meeting you, Miami from Seattle. Shay, welcome back to the show. Yoshiko,
Love
Queen,
y'all.
keep doing your thing.
See y'all
Dark
tonight,
Hours
8
is happening
p.m.
tonight. Yes. 8 p.m. at The Rock. Dark Hours 21 over event. If you can't make it, make sure you follow them on social media.
Dark Hours _ Tucson.
There you go. And of course, the Big Lip Goddess on Instagram.
Yes.
Shay Spins. Shay.spins.
Spins.Shea, SHAE.
Okay. And then Miami from Ohio. What's your gram handle?
Miami Love LUV.
Okay, Miami Love. All right. So make sure you follow them as well and show them the support. And we'll see you guys tonight at The Rock for Dark
Love y'all.
Hours
See you
Tucson.
there.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for the show, but thank you so much for watching and listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll run it back tomorrow. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish upon a side of beef, soon will come.
Thank you for coming.
And to all your grief.
See, you weren't too high for
But
this.
if you've been mean or kind of